aim of the Music Collective was to bring together a group of young musicians who had really different styles and interests and different skills to create something they may have never created before. So we asked members of United Vibrations to lead the Music Collective. They're really strong musically and play a wide range of instruments. So they've really been able to bring the best out of all the different musicians in the collective.
Our intentions were to introduce the young adults to different music, you know, from around the world and different influences and different time periods.
But instead you're longer than frozen turkey. I said, why you always put me in control? We had to prepare a piece of music on our instrument, and also when we got there was a surprise and we had to do an improvisation.
Seeing a panel there was a bit scary, but as soon as they started talking to us, you could see that they were sort of friendly and approachable, and it wasn't going to be a sort of terrifying feeling that you were really being harshly judged or anything. They were really comfortable to talk to, and the audition process was actually quite exciting rather than nerve-wracking once I got there.
But it was nice because everyone had a time. There wasn't people sitting in a waiting room staring at each other. Everyone showed up and came in and had a chat, did their thing, and it wasn't too stressful at all.
I was absolutely positive I hadn't got into it.
So the Music Collective performed as part of Reverb Festival, which is a contemporary classical festival. That was a really exciting time for them because it was their first time performing as a group in front of a live audience, and the audience responded brilliantly to them. They totally loved it. They were up on their feet dancing.
I was a bit nervous, but I was mostly really excited because also everyone had just come out of a really good concert, so there was already sort of a big buzz in the atmosphere.
As soon as they came out the doors, we started playing, and we started with this quite heavy, dark tune, and they came out and just saw these young musicians playing, and I think that engaged them a lot.
We'd been playing for a long time, but the only thing we'd done to anyone was just a few people in the floor. But to be exposed to a lot of people who knew nothing about us, and that was the other thing because it wasn't ticketed, so people who were there didn't buy their ticket to see us, so then no one knew what to expect.
It shows us that we kind of can do it, because otherwise, we're just playing to ourselves, and that's quite a different feeling to when you've got an audience watching you.
And it helps, playing live together helped us point out what we needed to work on. So as soon as we got back into rehearsals, we knew what we had to make better for Camden Crawl. Which really helped. And also it gave us confidence because people really loved what we did.
So as well as the Music Collective being about the young people working together musically and creating music, it was also about them starting to understand the music industry and how we go about putting on events. So how we worked the Camden Crawl event was that the young people themselves came up with an itinerary for the day and they programmed the bands in. It was a really exciting process because all the ideas came from them, all the bands came from them, and it felt like this was a real celebration of everything they'd achieved over the previous 6 months.
We just had so much fun, I think, and when we played on stage, literally no more people could get in, could they?
Yeah, it was totally packed.
It was packed.
And I think we were kind of less scared for that just because we were so involved in the organising, it kind of felt like our thing, so it was just really great. It was a lot of fun.
For me to withhold my attraction, 'cause everything that I need.
One of the other elements of Music Collective was them taking the music they'd made themselves and putting it down in the studio, working with a professional producer. So that was a really exciting opportunity for them to learn how to work in a studio environment.
I mean, I have done some recording before, but it would only be in a sort of casual kind of environment where it's just sort of set up. So this was really exciting.
I've recorded before, my own stuff, but only on my own, just acoustic. And recording with a group of people, you realise you have to kind of step back and then get involved and step back, and you need to be patient, very patient, when it's a group of you. Yeah, before the Roundhouse Music Collective, I did play in duets and small bands, acoustic bands, but this was the first time I got the chance to get my songs in there and arrange it with horns and percussion and rhythm, and it was really great to be able to work with young musicians especially.
And there's like a really good vibe because you can just like bounce ideas off each other, and it's really a creative atmosphere in there.
Silence.
It's challenged me in the sense that we have to try different things that we've never done before. My ambitions were really set on one kind of genre, but this has really opened my eyes.
It's definitely shown me what the life of like a gigging musician is actually like.
I would say that the Music Collective really has helped me to discover more about my own music and challenged my own songwriting skills.
We just think it's really incredible the amount of original material that the group have created together, and the quality of the work has been really inspiring. We really hope that the music will inspire other young people to sign up and do it again next year.